Let's see, has a fan blade. This has... Ooh. Yeah, that's useful. We could go for the EMP bomb. I'm not even sure what that does. But we're gonna go this way, because this actually has toxic patients and some Zex. Zex had the shields, which were kind of awkward. And I have no idea how to fight a patient. So what do? We have some whackuum. Passes through enemies and windows. I don't know if that includes shields. Let's grab the Uber later again. Boom whacker. And do I want to do the Uber later? Let's grab the bouncer and the legislator instead. Because I know the bouncer works well enough against Zex. Man, we keep landing really freaking far away from the helm. I don't really have a better way of fighting these things, but we've got enough bouncer ammo that I'm not too bothered. Probably bring my riveter along at some point. Because I know my riveter is generally, well, I'm not necessarily sure if it's good, but I've got an insane amount of ammo for it. It was an okay weapon. I just feel very... I don't even know how to describe it. Imprecise with it. Because I'm just spraying and praying, and I'm just melting things. Which is nice, but still. So is this an early streamer copy? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, they gave me access to this 24 hours early. Not too much, but it is an early streamer copy. It'll be available in... I guess for those of you watching on Twitch, this will be available in 12 hours, I think. And on YouTube, it's going to be probably available by the time this episode goes out. I'm not that aggressive about releasing videos for release dates anymore. It used to be. Oh, cool.
Paper cups are common while filling out forms.
Mostly just relying on the bouncer here. I feel kind of bad about that, because it feels wasteful. Well, we can go get more bouncer ammo. We haven't run into any of the patients yet. I was expecting we'd find a lot more. Okay, so there's the answer. That's what the patient does. Sticky grenades. I was wondering about that. Okay, so that kind of works. I think that gets her. I think we're good. Okay, so we got the documate, we get some other things. Okay, get that. We've got plenty of merits, I think. So we get the handset. I don't even know if I'm looking for a handset here. Got that. I'm terrible about grabbing those. Oh, that's what's making the noises. There's a turret in there that I just keep missing. I prefer the bangers because they bounce.
50%.
Honestly, I think I agree with you. I just wanted to try the bushwhackers for this one. I was hoping I could set traps, but the problem is, like, they're dumb and they don't care about shields, so they're just like, all right, enemies nearby. Okay, do we want food? Now let's keep going for fuel. Honestly, I kind of like the patients. They're not too bad. I was kind of under the impression that, well, I was mildly worried that the patients were going to be a problem. But they haven't really... They're by far one of the easier enemies to deal with, kind of. I'm sure they do a lot of damage. That's kind of their main fear. Or the main fear when dealing with them. Why are these ships so empty? I mean, I guess the point is you're not supposed to be as over-prepared as I am. Because, yeah, I already beat the game. This DLC is supposed to fit in seamlessly, and I am broken as shit. And wildly over-equipped. Okay, so yeah, we are only gaining food and fuel, which is nice. Okay, so what do we got? We could get the... Yeah, we might as well get every upgrade as we go by. There's really no reason why not to. So we need a bioscalpel, a drill, and a loom stick. Well, we're heading for one of those. So I could go for some more merits. How many merits am I rolling? 224. It seems pretty consistent that I have that much. Let's see, Warpcraft. Warp dispenser opens warp gates. You might want to go up there just to get some more warp fuel, warp keys. Okay, and this just has many patients. Well, that's mad easy. Hello. Let's see. So glow spiker, riveter. Because why not? And what else have we got? We could do the scrambler. I'd like to use the smackium, but we're not quite there yet. Do we do rifter? Nah. Unstable kitty? If we see a room that's worrying, yeah. Holy crap, yeah, you're over-equipped. I only died once this entire playthrough. Twice, I guess, if you count the tutorial. And so that puts me in a... position where, like... Pretty much... I have hundreds, if not thousands of bullets. Every weapon in the game. Did I bring the bushwhackers? I should have brought the bushwhackers. I could have left some, I could have left some friendship grenades behind. Anyway. We're just gonna squander that, at least for now. Okay, anything else interesting in here? A lot of rifter bullets, but yeah. When in doubt, waste everything, want nothing. Let's see, do I have access to the new challenge modes too? I do. My main problem with the challenge modes is it would require me to start over from the very, very beginning. And I don't want to do that. Like, I will gladly play this game, and if there are cool challenge modifiers I can put onto, you know, what already exists, sure. Or if they had, like, a weird roguelike mode with a meta progression system that's slightly more, like, self-contained, I'd be down. But this game's just long enough that I don't really want to do a second playthrough of it with challenge modifiers going. Alternatively, if I could actually, have separate save slots, then I'd be interested. But it's... The challenge modifiers are... This might hurt. Oh boy. Oh. They lived for less time than I was hoping they would. And now I've got an unstable kitty that I don't know what to do with. That could have both? No, it didn't. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. You gotta aim for that slay the spire length. Yeah! Because if I could have, like, a totally randomized, run of this game, with all of the equipment, all of the whatevers, and those modifiers running, I'd actually be interested. Oh. Let's just spend some of our merits and just get a handful of warp keys. Just in case we need to get somewhere fast. Not that I really have any interest or need. But yeah, I don't know. I love the fact that this game didn't go full roguelike, because it meant that I could see everything without having to... I could manually hold on to save. Yeah, I could. I'm not that interested in playing more of this game. It's fun. It's really fun, and this DLC gives me a great opportunity to go back and play for a little while. But it's one of those where it's like, I'm not passionate enough about it a second playthrough. Those. What do we have? We do have the Riveter. I could just go in and, like, wreck stuff, but I don't wanna. Let's see. Sure you don't want to work up to the Foon Challenge? Yeah, because working up to the Foon Challenge would easily take 30 hours. Like, I'm 90% certain you'd have to play through effectively the entire game. Okay, that should kind of work. Okay. I think we're good to go. There we go. Yeah, there are definitely good games I've played. I also didn't want to go back again. Yep. This is especially important for me, as somebody that, you know, plays upwards of 50 games a year, maybe more. I'd really have to double check, but I get a lot of video games on a given weekly, daily, monthly basis, and like you can straight up check how many games I've played this year by checking my playlist section on YouTube. And so the problem is, like, yeah, I could come back for a full, like, challenge run and not breeze through all of this. But honestly, this is more of just kind of a swan song for how good this game was, to, like, come back and be like, yeah, I really enjoyed this game, but I'm also done with it, so I don't know. It's impressive how you managed to focus on so many. Scheduling is very important. Being properly organized is really helpful. Unfortunately, it took me about 2 weeks after PAX, like getting back from PAX, to get my schedule back and going. Let's see. There's no use. How do we recycle mode? There we go. We might as well get the extra resources. That'll help a lot. Let's see. So, workbench. Extra upgrades. So I could make the loom stick. Can't make the bioscalpel. Still can't make that chain. Loom stick's up here, though. Let's go for that. Has food. Builds nothing. Honestly, we're just going to kind of skip past a couple of these. Oh, supply delivery for the food. Yes. This will let me build the Void Hunter. Okay, that's good. Do we bring the Smackum? We do. We've got Juvies, we've got Patience. Do Glow Spiker and... I really wish you could actually, once you beat the game, you could actually just equip multiple of everything. Because I really want to use the Smackum, but I don't have that much ammo. You know what? Let's just bring the Big Banger. And... Herd Zapper? Herd Zapper. Herd Zapper is just kind of my go-to. All the other ones are kind of more situational. Also very limited. Wait. We only have 2 guns? Where's my Smackum? Did I not equip it? I am unsure. How many hours of content did this game give you on a once through? 12. I think it was... Was it 12? I can go double check after we finish this run. Is it just me, or did the bangers have a lot larger of an AoE than I gave them credit for? Let's see. Can't tell is the hand, 2D or 3D. It's all 2D. Oh, this just bites. But yeah, everything but the environment is absolutely just 2D. Which actually makes for a very striking style. Like, I would absolutely adore more games that had this kind of visual style going for it. Because it's so unique looking. I can imagine it might be a little hard on the eyes for some people, but like, I really like it. Let's see. Curious because I like the look of the game, don't have time to grind through all the content. Honestly, like, if you play it through, you're pretty much you're gonna have everything. Like, I did not go out of my way for stuff. I went a little out of my way for stuff, but it was very much one of those where, for the most part, you were just picking up everything. See, their previous game was also gorgeous. Card Hunters? Wait, these are the people that made Card Hunters? Holy shit, I should have paid attention. Whoops. And my problem with the grenades is it's just really hard to hit enemies with it. I had no idea these guys made Card Hunters. I feel bad, they'd sent me a key and I streamed it, but I never got on YouTube. Just because I think it was one of those games where they didn't have really good, like, press art-ish? I don't remember what it was. Yeah, you can't cook bangers. Yeah, if you could cook bangers, that would help a lot. But this is the ship. We want to go the other way.
Oxygen at 50%.
Isn't this the same art style as Borderlands? Whoa. Okay, a lot of explosions. I'm really confused as why I don't have my vacuum on. I guess I'm just gonna have to use this to some degree. Okay. I'm just gonna... I guess I'm just gonna one-shot some of the... Or one-shot, headshot some of these guys. At least we get a lot of nebula tubes. Though I think those are for the obliterator gun. Overkill cannon? I don't even remember. But yeah, you could kind of claim that this is the same art style as Borderlands, but I think that would be... That's simplifying things too much. Yeah, you really should be able to cook those. Just a little bit. Certainly make my life a little easier. Anything neat around the corners here? No, it doesn't look like it. But no, this is considerably cartoonier than Borderlands ever was or will be. Don't get me wrong, I like Borderlands' art style, but Borderlands is... I guess they're both cel-shaded. God, but that's like saying God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn use the exact same art style. I mean, that might be a little bit too reductive, but... I don't know. I'm trying to think of other better examples. Courage the Cowardly Dog and... let's say... Voltron, actually. Yeah, sure, both kind of have... both are 2D. I'm talking old Voltron. I guess New Voltron 2, sort of? New Voltron is 3D, but it looks 2D, which... actually is a really nice visual style. Doesn't work in a lot of cases, but still. But no, if we're talking about what this game is more similar to, the answer would actually be System Shock to a lesser degree. I should play System Shock at some point, especially because we've supposedly got System Shock 3 coming. And System Shock 2 Remaster. Hey, thank you, Hi Kaiser, for the sub. And welcome, but you've been here. Okay, I'm just gonna book it. We could fight these guys, but there's no reason to. Game seems cohesively set in its art style. It is insane how good this art style is and how well they stuck to it. A lot of games are pretty good at that nowadays, but there are some that just stand out. Now, I know that Borderlands art style is just a post-processing thing that can be turned off anyways. Yep, it actually originally didn't even have that art style. They added it later. Let's see, if I considered fighting the pirates just to see what it's like. They hurt. Also, I think I just auto-torpedo them, which makes it kind of hard. Oh, and sure, 1 merit for every 1% of health loss. That's why I have so many merits. I was wondering about that. Okay, so let's go back. Rad Hunter would be nice. Rifter would be... yeah, let's do locate mode on the Rifter. Might as well figure out where that chain is. Let's see, so that gets me the Laminator. That gets me the Magnetron. I don't think I can get back to this, though. I also have a Krellmart. Do we go after these guys? I don't really need new traits. Let's just keep jetting. I think I can make this. And let's dock at this one, just because I burnt some. So let's bring the whackuum along, again. We've just got tons of patience, so we'll bring the, spiker, and what else do we grab? None of these are particularly helpful. I guess we'll bring the kitty, just in case. You know what? I think it's bugged. Every time I try and equip the this whackuum, every time I try and equip the whackuum, I just don't get a weapon. That's unfortunate. Hopefully that'll be fixed by tomorrow. I think we're just gonna finish this, and I'm gonna send the developers. I'm just gonna send them an email and be like, so whackuum won't equip.
Why not ensure you're tuned for a small fee? Avoid unannounced examination and search.
Like, no big deal if it's if this is a known issue. Yeah, it's too new. Oh, it's absolutely too new. Like, it's not even out yet. Supposedly, if it worked, I'd actually be the only one. Well, if it worked, I potentially would have been one of the first people on the internet outside of the studio to play around with it. But looks like it's busted. At least I got to check out the new ships. It does mean that we'll do, I guess another episode of this. They just did this to string me along a little bit longer. I see how it is. I'm not actually bothered by this. I do rather enjoy this game. It's fun. Let's see. We might as well go back to the break room for just a little bit. Well, that's an inconvenience. Oh, there's the secbot right there. Secbot. I'm never going to use these kitty bots for much of anything anyway. I'm going to grab that. I'm not actually sure if that affects the cat damage, but I'm hoping it does. Ooh. Well, we had attempted. It's still going. Holy crap. Did that take out the, No, it didn't. I was hoping it would have actually taken out the security thing there, but then again, we've already got everything that's on this ship anyway. Let's see, is there a finite amount of oxygen uses in every level? Yes. So, you have X amount of time, and then you can refresh that, and then you can actually pay merits, which is the currency in the game, to continually expand that if you want to. I generally don't, just because I don't need to. You know, I've got stuff like the rebreather upgrade. And some other things, but it would actually be quite worth it. And I'm almost done, too. Like, I might play another session of this tomorrow, because I don't think I have anything major launching on the 18th. We might just go out of our way to max out everything. I want to use the whackuum, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be functional right now. So I'm going to go send an email being like, hey, you should probably let them know that at least in the current beta build, the whackuum cannot be equipped. But no big deal if you can equip it in the actual launch. I don't know. Anyway, It's fun, and I'm looking forward to playing more, but... Oh, bugs.